Okay, here's part 3 of what I wish I had known earlier in my life and or people around me had known how to do this. Part 1 was take 3 deep breaths when I start to feel a lot of feelings and emotions flooded, any of that. Part 2, after those 3 deep breaths, tune into other senses. I typically close my eyes to reduce stimulation, especially visual, and tune into other senses, like how the sun warming my pants feels, how my bare feet in the grass feel, what the birds sound like, that kind of thing. Continuing to take deep breaths. And then part 3, that I wish I had known earlier in life, is to stay with that until I feel significantly calmer again, until I feel like I can kind of willingly do something different. And the purpose, and what I kind of mean by that is I feel like way too often I have either forced myself or been forced by others to keep going in a conversation or on a task or on a chore or in an activity. Keep going even when it feels like it's too much. I don't get to decide. That's the other person telling me. You don't get to decide whether or not we stop. You have to keep going. And so that shows up like in therapy or in processing of, when I'm doing processing with a guide or by myself. I often will push into those places further and longer, where I get more and more activated and upset, and it's bigger and harder, when maybe it would actually serve me better if I paused every so often and let the stimulation come down, so it feels less like the tearing off of a large bandage. Ugh, how that hurts. And more of a hoo 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 ha. That's a lot. Okay, hold on. Let me just calm down for a little bit, and then I can take in some more. Let me digest that first for a little bit. That's what I am enjoying practicing now. Is going ahead and noticing when the big stuff feels like it's coming up. Going ahead and letting it happen, letting the big stuff come up, as well as like supporting myself in a loving, kind way by as also tuning into breathing, my sensations, grounding, getting my bare feet in the ground, literally, fresh air, literally, and letting myself take time as long as it needs, as long as I need to feel better enough that I'm ready to move into the next thing. And in this moment, the next thing is food. It is time for me to eat some more nourishing, supportive, loving for my tummy food. Okay. That was part 3. I'm going to go practice some more.